What's going on, everybody? Colby here with Colby's Cards. Today I'm here with another video. This time it is a new release. A couple days after the release. Actually, this came out last, I want to say Friday, on December 12th. I was out of town for work, so I didn't get to pick it up then, but I have it now. So this is a new hobby box of 2025 Topps Archives. What's super cool, I always love archives, so I love like the throwback designs. The inserts that they have are really cool. They kind of pay homage to past cards and everything. But I also love the fact that they do include or guarantee 2 autographs per hobby box. So they're a little bit more expensive than the typical hobby box of, like, you know, flagship or whatever. But I do think that in a world right now where we're seeing a ton of like Topps Chrome update videos, it's nice to see some Topps Archives as well. So like I said, I do love Topps Archives. We are guaranteed 2 autos, MLB stars in some of the classic Topps designs, as you can see there. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool to see like some of the newer guys in the old designs that I used to collect when I was a kid, that sort of thing. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. So in 2025, obviously we are looking for, and these are kind of those waxy packs as we're used to with archives. But in 2025, we are looking for, and we are start off with an orange. Dylan Cruz, James Wood is a big one. Nick Kurtz, obviously probably the biggest rookie in the set. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. We've got Randy Rosarena on the front. We have Mr. Tomoyuki Sagano. And for the Nationals, look at the, oh my goodness. Right off the gate, we have an out of 15. Orange, I would have thought was out of 25, but I'll take it. Out of 15, Mr. James Wood on the rookie card. That might be the hit of the box, honestly. I mean, you might as well stop now. Let's see, Matt Olson and Johnny Bench. We've got Jordan Westberg, Reese Hines, rookie card, and Bobby Witt Jr. Wow, I mean, holy smokes, first pack right on the top. That's in really darn good shape. You know what's funny is, I don't think I have them with me. So I have a bunch of cards in, like, those are from the front. I have like the entire set of these from, I can't remember what year that is. But regardless, I have the entire set of this, which is kind of fun. So again, like I said, I grew up collecting cards that were literally these sets, and now to see cards that are of current players that I'm watching on TV and stuff like that come from this, I just think that's super cool in these designs. So let's see, Adrian Del Castillo on the first card. There's Jose Altuve. We have Miggy gets a card. Shea Whitcomb on the rookie. There is Nate Lowe for the Nationals. That one just looks really, has a thick forehead there. All right, so we have a Tatis on the All-Star card. These are the 2007 All-Star. Kind of cool. Insert there. JT Realmuto and Robert Hassel III. Not a bad card there on the rookie. I was looking at this All-Star card. So that's the 07 design, but in 06 they had the All-Star game here in Pittsburgh, which I thought was pretty cool. Didn't get to go. My mom and stepdad went without me, unfortunately. But they did go. They were season ticket holders and everything, so that was kind of cool. And we have a pink coming up. We have Javier Sonoja on the rookie. We've got Chan-Ho Park for the Dodgers and Nolan Ryan on the pink. So that'll be pretty nice. That is not numbered, but a nice insert, parallel rather. There's Kumar Rocker on the rookie, Edwin Diaz, Stephen Kwan. There's Nick Kurtz. So there's the rookie of the hour. We'll go ahead and put him up on the stage. And Sandy Koufax as well. So that's another thing out of this set. So like the autographs could be, I know that Archives is like big on, you know, fan favorites and stuff. So last year I was actually chasing, they had like Jason Kendall from the Pirates. And again, you know, those are guys that I watched growing up. Jason Kendall, like Freddie Sanchez, who won the batting title back in, gosh, like 06, 05, something like that. So those are just guys that I watched growing up that I you know, admired and really got me into collecting cards. So I think that seeing them have like those fan favorite autos is just really, really cool. And of course I did collect, again, Jason Kendall, Freddie Sanchez specifically. I know Andy Van Slyke has a card, has an autograph this year. I think he had an autograph last year as well, if I'm not mistaken. But again, just super cool to see those guys in these sets as like fan favorites. There's Big Meat Pete. So he obviously, the brand new Baltimore Oriole. And then Paul Skeens, followed by Pedro Martinez. So Paul Skeens, that'll be going in the PC. Pedro Martinez on the pink. Got two great all-time pitchers there. Darren Baker, Orelvis Martinez, Ricky Henderson, RIP, and Nolan Ryan there on the base. But yeah, I think all around, Archives might actually be one of my favorite sets to collect and to open. There's Greg Maddux, Caleb Durbin on the rookie, Aaron Judge, All Rise, Kevin Alcantara gets a rookie card, obviously. Jung-Hoo Lee on the American flag. I don't know what these are called. Cyber Stars. Okay, I saw it there on the back. Just kind of funny that two guys that aren't from the, not that I don't care, but two guys that aren't from the U.S. get the Cyber Stars. I think that's kind of cool. Just goes to show the global reach of baseball, which I love. All right, keep it rolling. There's Ken Griffey Jr., Byron Buxton. There's Jacob Wilson. Speaking of guys that I used to watch growing up, his dad, Jack Wilson. Brent Rooker, and here's another one, Matt Chapman on the Cyber Star. So these must not be as rare as I thought. There's Moises Ballesteros on the rookie for the Cubs. There's Lou Gehrig and Cal Ripken, Iron Man. So we're still looking for our first autograph, although that James Wood out of 15, 5 of 15 is definitely a card for the ages. Well, okay, maybe not that far, but still a pretty sick card. I still like that card. All right, we got Nolan Arenado there, Pedro Martinez, and for the Mets, Mr. Mike Piazza. My guy, Starling Marte, is in this set as well, so he has a card, obviously, for the Mets. Keeping an eye out for any sort of parallels or anything there. I don't think he has autographs. I've actually got, I did buy this on eBay, the black foil parallel. That one is Blaster exclusive. I think the Blasters have like 4 black parallels, if I'm not mistaken. And then these hobby boxes have 8 of the pinks per box. I am seeing that now on the box over here to the side. So 2 autos and then 8 pinks. And the pinks are, again, exclusive to the hobby boxes, which is pretty cool. All right, Ty Cobb there for the Tigers. Mike Piazza on the base card. There's Tatis. Logan Webb. There's Roki Sasaki. So this is actually an insert. Different design, but on the insert, the top run stoppers, boardwalk, and baseball. So that's kind of cool. I like that design, actually. Max Scherzer on the Blue Jays, still kind of weird to get used to. And Tony Gwynn there at the back. Last year, and I have a video of this. I'll link it, if I remember to link it. I'll link it down below. I got a great rookie card out of 25, I want to say. Rookie card auto to 25, which was incredible. And let's see what this is. I think this is going to be our auto, one of our autos. So let's go ahead and put that to the back. We have Bo Bichette. There's Jarren Duran. George Brett gets a card, which is awesome. Luis Aparicio, Kodai Senga, and then Carlos Santana for the Guardians, who, of course, had a stint with my Pirates. Nico Horner, and it is going to be an autograph. Wow, rookie auto. Gold to 50 of Luis Angel Acuna. So just as I was talking about the massive hits that I've gotten out of, I mean, again, Luis Angel Acuna, this is actually the second rookie auto of his that I've pulled on this channel. I want to say it was out of Series 1 that I pulled his auto, his Baseball Stars auto. But just as I was talking about the rookie auto I got last year out of number to 25, this time we get another rookie auto, this time out of 50. So, I mean, hey, what the heck, man. Again, this is why I love Archives. I think Archives is one of my favorite sets of the year, every year. There's Yu Darvish there. And speaking of the Acuna brothers, there's the two brothers right there off to the side. This is a Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So this one is one of those standee cards. I'm not going to do it, but it is basically a punch out. And you actually can punch this out and fold it back, and it kind of stands up, and like his silhouette is, you know, up and off to the side. So it would freestand, I guess, by itself, which is kind of cool. But I don't know how many people, I mean, I'm not going to do it out of a hobby box, you know what I mean? But it would be cool if you get some of those out of a blaster of your favorite players, have them up on like your desk, or like a kid on his like dresser or something like that. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right, Randy Johnson. We got Trey Turner for the Phillies. Here's our next pink. It is Mr. Ichiro Suzuki. So we'll put that up on the stand with all the other pinks. We've got Sonny Gray, Edgar Quero, Chris Sale, Bob Gibson, and Mickey Mantle. I don't remember which year it was that Mickey Mantle's car, I think it was 2007, it was photoshopped and it had, I can't remember. It was I think it was a black border, and it had like George Bush in the background, and it had like all these like random people in it, which I thought was kind of funny. I'm sure somebody lost their job over it back then. But yeah, it's just like one of those things that kind of lives on. And I definitely have that card. Like I've got that card 100%. Jordan Alvarez. Here's another one of these inserts. Bryce Harper on the, what is it called? Boardwalk and Baseball Top Run Makers. So the last one was Run Stoppers. There's Willie Mays and River Ryan on the rookie. So we are still getting another autograph, which is wild. This box has already paid for itself in terms of the James Wood rookie. Probably the number 2, dare I say, number 2 rookie in the set, James Wood. Alongside the out of 50 Luis Angel Acuna auto, their rookie auto. Let's see, Mark Vientos, Dalton Rushing, who had like, and we ruined it, but it is a nice Carlos Pena. All right, so first baseman, obviously, for the Tampa Bay Rays back in the day, Carlos Pena. His autograph is something there. Not numbered, so which I would not expect, not numbered out of this, but a nice Carlos Pena on-card autograph there. So I would say that this box is a win. Again, you get the throwback stuff like Carlos Pena. Gosh, when did he, he retired years ago. Let's see. It's kind of cool that they have his entire career stats on the back. 6'2", I wouldn't have guessed he was 6'2". But still, again, really, really cool. Carlos Pena, like where else are you going to get a Carlos Pena autograph in 2025? There's Christian Yelich, Tristan Casas, Yorbit Vivas, Rafi Devers, and Jordan Lawler. And then the other two cards here that I was already talking about was Mark Vientos and Dalton Rushing. So Dalton Rushing, I tell you what, I would watch like breaks and stuff of this, or not this product, but 25 Topps Update. And man, Dalton Rushing stuff was coming out of there like crazy, like hotcakes. So kind of cool to see. We got another one of our punch cards coming up. There's Bo Jackson on the front. We got William Contreras. Chase Dollander, he's another one who had like just a bunch of stuff coming out of 25 Topps Update. Spencer Strider, we've got Dylan Cruz. There's the other good rookie for the Nationals. And Ronald Acuna. So this has been an Acuna box, that is for sure. Another one of our punch outs there on the insert set. Eddie Murray. Eddie Murray, fun fact, was the first one-of-one that I ever pulled. I splurged and bought a box at the time of, gosh, I think it was like 2022 or 2023 Brooklyn collection, which I don't even think that they make those anymore, or if they do, they're probably outlandishly priced. Joey Votto on the pink. We'll start writing those down here. But yeah, those, Jared Jones, that'll go to the PC. But yeah, sorry, like I was saying, just the gosh, I completely lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. Never mind. Yeah, honestly couldn't say. Oh, the Brooklyn collection. The Eddie Murray was my first one-of-one. I pulled a platinum one-of-one from the Brooklyn collection of Eddie Murray, which I thought was super cool. It autographed, one-of-one, platinum. just super cool out of that product, which was awesome. Justin Verlander on the All-Star card here. This is the 07 All-Star. Put that with the inserts. Obviously, Justin Verlander has been an All-Star, what's that say, 9 times? So pretty wild work from Justin Verlander there, which is really awesome. I love that. I love that guy. I think that he's somebody to really look up to. I think that's really great. We have a green in this pack. So I'm actually going to go ahead and save this till the end. We'll go ahead and go through the base cards here. On the top, Willy Adames, Mookie Betts, Drew Thorpe. I almost wanted to say Jim Thorpe, and I knew that wasn't Jim Thorpe. Zeke Tovar, and then Garrett Cole. So we're going to save the green just because I like a little suspense in my life. And again, these packs are really tough to open, or at least in my opinion. There's Chandler Simpson. Him and I share a last name, which is kind of cool. On the rookie, no relation. Alex Rodriguez, Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, Hank Aaron, and another insert, Max Scherzer this time. So 2 of the best to do it that are still actively playing, Justin Verlander and Max Scherzer. Alec Bohm, Dylan Dinkler, and Ben Rice for the Yankees. And we still have 5 packs left. Again, I mean, this box was top-notch. We got the, I would assume that's an orange. Typically, oranges are out of 25 in, like, flagship products, but I would say that that's orange in my opinion. Max Muncy, Ryan Howard, and our pink is Willie Mays, Carlos Correa. But yeah, I mean, this box, the first pack, we had the James Wood out of 15, which is insane. Acuna auto to 50, and Carlos Pena, which is an awesome throwback, fan favorites out of Archives. So again, I love Archives. If I were to buy a case of something, there's Nick York on the rookie. Kutch, there's a Kutch card there. Go ahead and put that down here because that'll 100% be going to the PC. There's Ellie De La Cruz, Yamamoto, Cal Raleigh, the big dumper, and Oral Hershiser. So if you couldn't tell, I definitely PC the Pirates. Starling Marte is my main guy, and I haven't seen his card out of here yet. There's Logan O'Hoppe, Gavin Lux on the Tigers, Ty Cobb for the pink card. Chase Mydroth, not heard of him before. Rod Carew, Zach DeZenzo, Spencer Schwellenbach on the rookie, and Austin Riley. And we are down to our last 2 packs, and then we'll go ahead and get that green uncovered. And again, these packs are just like, I realize what they're doing, right? Like they're the old kind of waxy, wax paper, waxy packs there, but they are a little tough to open sometimes. All right, so Mets, Juan Soto, Evan Carter on the Rangers. There's Babe Ruth, Anthony Volpe, and an insert of Austin Riley for the Braves. That's another one of those boardwalk cards. We've got Justin Henry Malloy on the rookie, Zach Neto, and Brian Reynolds gets a card. Nice for the Pirates. And our last pack, and then we'll get to the green, do a little recap. This has been an awesome, awesome box opening. Really, really happy with this. There's Cedric Mullins there on the Orioles. We do get one more pink out of here, too. There's Paul Goldschmidt, former MVP. And Stan the Man Musial on the pink. And then Ian Happ, Pittsburgh native. I wonder if it says it. Yep, Pittsburgh, PA. Kind of cool. Marcus Semien, Pablo Lopez, Marcelo Mayer, and Carl Yastrzemski. So grandfather Carl, grandfather of Mike Yastrzemski. And our green card here is going to be for the Phillies. Is that Zach Wheeler? Yes, it is, out of 99. So the green is out of 99 like normal. But Zach Wheeler, so look, I mean, 3 numbered cards. We obviously got everything that was guaranteed. We got the 8 pinks. We got the 2 autos. We also got 2 numbered cards. 3 if you count the other autograph that was numbered. But Zach Wheeler here out of 99 for the Phillies. And these cards are in great shape, too. I mean, there's no quality control issues, at least that I've seen thus far. Autograph of Luis Angel Acuna, rookie auto, out of 50, gold rookie auto. For the Mets, there's the Nick Kurtz base rookie. And then the All-Star, that was early on, so that's why I put it up there. We also got a bunch more pinks down here. We got the Carlos Pena on the fan favorites autograph there for the Rays. And the, I think still, card of the box in the very first pack is this orange kind of foil parallel. Correct me if I'm wrong on the color, but James Wood rookie 5 of 15. That's going to do it for me. I think this box was amazing. Love Archives very much. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.